Hey guys, I hope you're doing well today. I'm back with another DIY recipe video, and this one's for dry scalps. I did some research on how to make my own homemade masks for dry scalp. I found out that you can make a ton of masks for dry scalp using ingredients you probably already have at home. So I thought that was awesome, and I did try all of these out and they do all work to varying degrees. Some of them will work for 1 to 2 shampoos, while others will work for close to like a week after you apply the treatment. So I think that's pretty excellent. Of course, it's natural and it's not like medicinal or a prescription. You know, I think a lot of it has to do with how you treat your internal organs in your body, like your diet, how much water you drink, exercise, sleep, stress. All of those probably have to do with the health of your scalp. These are sort of, you know, temporary remedies you can do at home. And if you are interested in finding out how to make some of these recipes, watch on to find out how. This mask requires just 2 ingredients, olive oil and rosemary. Rosemary is really good for the scalp. It's supposed to help remove dry flakes, and it's supposed to help promote hair growth. Mix together 1 tablespoon of olive oil and 1 to 2 drops of rosemary essential oil. Apply to your scalp. This is another 2 ingredient mask. It requires coconut oil and tea tree oil. You're going to want to make sure the coconut oil is in a liquid form, so if that requires melting it down, then you might want to do that in a double boiler or by microwaving it first. So you need 1 tablespoon of liquid coconut oil, and to that you're going to add 1 to 3 drops of tea tree oil. Tea tree oil is a really good antibacterial, and it's similar to rosemary essential oil in that it helps stimulate hair growth and helps with dry scalp and scalp conditions like psoriasis. And coconut oil itself helps promote hair growth. This next mask requires 3 ingredients: water, olive oil, and lime juice. Because lime juice contains citric acid, it'll help remove some of the flakes from your scalp and sort of clear up and make your hair shine a little bit more, but you're going to want to make sure to dilute that with water so as not to damage your hair. So basically you're just going to mix 1 part olive oil with 1 part lime juice and 1 part water. I've used a tablespoon of each in this particular recipe. You can also use lemon juice in place of the lime juice. As with the other masks, apply this to your scalp and let it sit for a while, anywhere between 30 minutes to 2 hours depending on your scalp and hair type, and shampoo out. Lastly, we have the honey and olive oil mask, so you just need those 2 ingredients, honey and olive oil. Honey is a superfood, and it's just known to be really good for you all the way around, like eating or for your skin. So this mask is 1 tablespoon of honey. I used raw honey because that is the purest form and it's the best for you when you don't heat it up. And to that I'm adding 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Now if you want to have a warmer scalp mask, you can warm up the olive oil a little bit by doing it in a double boiler, but just don't heat it up so much that it'll take away from the benefits of the raw honey, unless, you know, you're using regular honey. Now the way I apply these masks is I will sort of rub it into my scalp and massage it for a little bit, tie my hair up into a bun, and then put a shower cap over it and let it rest for anywhere from 30 minutes to about 2 hours. I do have a greasier scalp and dry hair, so maybe the amount of time that you have to leave it on your scalp might vary depending on what kind of scalp and hair you have. I do find though, because I do have a greasier scalp, that when I do shampoo the mask out, I need to shampoo 2 to 3 times just to get the grease out of my scalp and my hair. I do use a clarifying shampoo, and I generally don't apply conditioner to the ends and the rest of my hair. Well, sometimes to the ends. I find that if I apply conditioner to like these parts of my hair, it just makes my hair look really greasy when it dries. So depending on what kind of hair and scalp you have though, you might not need to shampoo as many times as I do. And also in the application of the mask itself, if you do have maybe a drier scalp, you can probably leave it in for longer or use more oil. And if you have an oilier scalp, you might want to cut back on the amount of oil you put on your scalp. I hope it was easy to follow along. If you have any questions about any of this, or if you try any of them out, let me know how it worked for you. I'd love to know, especially if you have a totally different hair scalp combination from me. It's always nice to know whether different kinds of things work for different kinds of people. Anyway, thanks for watching and for subscribing, and I'll see you guys next time.